Now, you guys come here on Wednesday for a reason. Because you want to see my guys who are the best talkers in the business get a little something off their chest. So, AB, you're the best ranter we got, big boy. You're my OG. Start us off. Where are you going today for your rant?
I cannot wait for Jake Paul. No, I'm kidding. Look, here's the issue here, all right? McDonald's, okay? You've gone to this fully automated, let's use the app system, and I totally understand it. And I have to tell you this, it's fantastic. You've nailed it again. McDonald's is way ahead of everybody here because each store now has 2 times the amount of employees, and all they do is just go get your damn food, and that's it. There's no more confusion. There's no more, hey, I ordered 2 fish fillets and got a chicken Big Mac. No, it's right there. McDonald's, say whatever you will. Some people say, hey, well, I make a better burger. You know what? That's great. Good for you and your burger. McDonald's selling 10 billion of them fools every single day. Hoss, way to go.
Oh, my God. Yeah. What a great start by AB. Bringing it strong. So there's only one thing that could possibly top that, and that would be the greatest rant of all time as advertised. So, Mr. Russo, coming over to you. Where are we headed?
Let me apologize up front because this may get this show canceled. So, Coach, I apologize up front. I'm going to tell you this. But, you know, listen, me and my fellow Italian, Tommy Carlucci up there, there was a man by the name of the chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra, and he used to use a term called cuckoo broads. Cuckoo broads. What's with these cuckoo broads getting their heads shaven because their candidate didn't win the presidency? These cuckoo broads are sitting in the seat filming this, crying as they get their heads shaved. So now they're going to walk around like cue ball Sinead O'Connor wannabes, and that's supposed to do what? That's supposed to do what? Cuckoo broads taken to a new level, crying as they get their heads shaved. Coach, I have never seen anything so ridiculous in my life, and I hope all of their husbands divorce them.
I love it.
I've never heard that phrase before.
Oh,
boy, that is a strong start.
Yeah. Look, I want to let everyone know right now, I'm leaving the country if they take away the Baconator at Wendy's. I'm out.
Oh, we're rolling today. Oh, we got McDonald's, Wendy's, Cuckoo Birds. Oh, all right. Where do we go? Oh, my God. This is my favorite segment of the entire weekend. All right. Let me calm down a little bit. All right, Big Tommy C, you have become world famous for your rants and your beef like the Baconator. See how I tied all that together? Yeah. All right, where is your rant going today, sir?
My rant today, fellas, is going to the New York Jets. Because you know what I heard all summer long? That the Jets were going to the friggin' Super Bowl. They're in last place. They're terrible. Did you see the game against the Cardinals? Oh, yeah, I forgot. They won against the Texans, and all I heard on talk radio, they're going to go on a roll. They're going to win 5. They're going to beat the Cardinals. Hey, Sauce Gardner, McBride is still carrying your back, and I think you got sauce on your hands because you can't make a friggin' tackle, and you have a 40-year-old quarterback, and that's what he looks like, the compiler Aaron Jones. Aaron Rodgers. Same guy. Up about. That's all I hear. Going to the only way this team's going to the Super Bowl if the compiler Aaron Rodgers gets a private plane and puts his boys on, because they are not going to the Super Bowl playing the way they play.
Wow. This is strong today. All right, Seabass, you've been gone for a little bit. Rants, it's all about reps. It's all about keeping it going. So I'm excited to see where you're going today.
Coach, I'm actually going to take mine a little different direction. It's almost going to be more of a PSA than a rant, but the rant itself is against the restaurant industry as a whole, a career that I've spent 31 years in. But my issue with them, as I've learned over the last few weeks, is that we don't really care about the people that work for us or with us. It's always, you've got to be at work. There's no time to take off. You can't be sick. You can't do this. You can't do that. If you're sick, you find somebody to cover your shift or you don't have a job. when I became an owner of a restaurant a few years back, I changed that mentality for everybody that worked for me, but I never did it for myself. And over the last couple of weeks, I've realized that there are just more important things than work. So everybody just take the time, do what you want to do. Work is there. You can make money anywhere these days. It doesn't have to be stuck at a job.
Well done, gentlemen. Well done. We have a specific crew on Wednesdays for a reason, because we feel like halfway through the week, you just need to get a little something off your chest. And it could be anything and any topic. So AB is our OG. He always gets to go first. What is our rant today, AB?
All right, ABC and ESPN, I'm coming after you here. All right, do you ever notice that when they have a game on Saturday nights, all right, they always list it at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, but the game never starts until 7:42, 7:44 Eastern. It happens every week. It happens every time. Do you know why? Because this is an audience-building tool that they use to bring viewers in 10 to 15 minutes beforehand so that they can judge blocks of advertising pay, all right? They do it all the time. It's annoying. I can't stand it. You notice that other networks don't do it. Why? Because it's not very cool. It's not cool to make people sit there for 15 minutes thinking, when's the game going to start? Am I late? They don't mention it. They don't say it, but they do it every single time and every single week. It's annoying. I don't know how it's not illegal. They should not be doing this, but they do it every single time. So now, pay attention every single week when you see 7:30 p.m. Eastern. No, that kickoff is 7:44 p.m. Eastern. I can't stand it. Please stop doing it.
How about Big Noon Saturday also? It's more like Big Noon 17 Saturday. It never starts till like 12:15. I'm like, give me Big Noon. If you're going to call it Big Noon Saturday, give me Big Noon Saturday. I love that rant. It pisses me off. And it's always just coaches' interviews. It's just stupid crap. That's all.
Just tell me what time the game starts. Like,
that's it.
That's it. Just tell me.
They won't do it. They won't do it.
You know, and you know why you do it? Because your content's not any good. All right. That's why you do it. If your content was good, you'd say, hey, we're going to have this. You might want to check it out.
Don't get Vince started on wrestling content right now. Okay. Do not get Vince started on wrestling content right now. All right. Up next, we call him our resident curmudgeon for a reason. And right now, he's got a lot of stuff going on in his house. But maybe it's what's happening outside of the house that has him going today. Seabass?
Coach, I'm going in on the garbage man today. Look, I get it. It's a dirty job. But if I take the time on Monday night to walk my garbage cans down to the end of the driveway and I place them nice and neat on the left-hand corner so that people can get in and out of the driveway, I would like for them to be put back in the same spot. Now, I do very nice. If the trash can is over full, I take the heavy bags out. Like at the airport, I'm going to let you know, I want to prolong your career as a garbage man. I don't want you getting hurt. So I'm doing all these nice things. And I come home Monday night and the trash cans are in the middle of the driveway. I almost dropped the F-bomb there, but they're in the middle, over here, over there. Like, can't you just have to get out of my car, move the trash can, get back in the car, pull in, then go get the trash can and bring them back in. Listen, and then when it rains, you leave the garbage can open and it fills up with water. Like, I'm not emptying that out. I'm going to leave the garbage can nasty and stinky because you can't put them back where I put them so I can get into my driveway. Just put the trash cans back where you found them.
Soupy's in the chat. He says, you mean when you have your people take out said garbage?
No, they don't take out the trash. No, that's on me.
The people don't take out the trash. All right. That does piss me off, though. I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Just leaving the we even have the containers for the leaves in Southern California. You got to put 4 out there. I got to put 4 out. Drives me insane. All right. Sean says, get him, Seabass, get him. All right. Now, you guys know what Big Tommy and Vince are here on Wednesdays. They are the absolute very best. Tommy has now gone viral with Tommy's beef every single week. So, Tommy, big boy, coming over to you. What's our rant today?
AB, I'm stealing from you a little bit. My rant is on food. Went to the diner yesterday with the wife, got some breakfast, ordered some eggs, right? Toast, right? And then they whip this out on me when they bring me my food. Can you tell me, can you see my hands? How the hell am I going to open this up? By the time you open the butter up, my friggin' toast is like a brick and I could throw it out the window. My next question is, and Seabass, I'll throw to you, why can't the cook in the back put butter on my toast? Why do I have to do this ridiculous thing that you can't even open. Look at this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
You got better than that, fellas.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. It's because that thing I can control the cost on. Depending on who the cook is, you might get 80 cents worth of butter on that toast, and then you're going to send it back. It's got too much butter, or it doesn't have enough, and then I got to redo it. I can control my cost with that.
Do I look like I have too much butter and I'm going to complain about it? Are you kidding me?
It's for Karen.
Not a problem, dude.
Tommy, I kid you not. When I order my pancakes or French toast, I ask for melted butter just for that reason. They're usually frozen.
Yeah, you can't open this. You can't
Great
open
rants
Where we
today.
keep it
Oh,
in the
my
freezer.
God. Great rants today. God, I love it. All right. Now, Vince refused to tell us what his rant was today. He used a wrestling term, kayfabe, on us. Vince, what do you got?
Coach, I got to tell you, man, I'm having a lot of problem with MILFs. You guys know what MILFs are?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah. Memas, I'd like to forget. Coach, I live in a retirement community. I am 63 years old. I am the youngest guy in the community and the hottest, by the way. I've got these battle axes hitting on me in the jacuzzi, Coach. Listen, if you are over 60 years old, stay away from me. Put your teeth back in your mouth. Move on. Go home and take your Geritol. You're not getting these goods. Move on. Move on. These milk, Coach. I had it with these old bags hitting on. What? An 83-year-old woman thinks she's got a shot with this? Stop it. Leave me alone.
Hey, just go get a couple packs of Tommy's butter. There you go. That'll settle it all.
Oh, my God. Big Cheesy says, this is hilarious. Memas. Oh, my God. All I've got in my head is Mrs. Smith coming down to the hot tub. Oh, Vince is out there. I got to get down to the hot tub. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is amazing. This is amazing. All right. I got to settle down because I got to do mine. This is something I found on social media, and I am blown away, guys. I am absolutely blown away. This past week, 2 gigantic events. You had Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, and you had UFC 309. I would expect what I found at those 2 events, because, hell, 2 guys paid $2 million to sit literally ringside at Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. $2 million. But that's not what my rant is about. Producer man, I need to see this post. Gentlemen, this is a post of a guy who went to a UNLV game, not a Super Bowl, a UNLV game, and this is the receipt. That pizza you see right there, $300. The chicken tenders, $190. The administrative fee, $112. What in the wide world of event food is going on right here? $653 for that. That's all I need to say. AB, help me.
No, you're right. Look, and that came from Cisco Foods. All right. I used to clean their trucks. All right, big silver trucks in the summer. It was terrible. But you know what? You got to put in work when you got to put in work. Yeah, Seabass knows that is straight Cisco Foods right there. That pizza is $3.99. The chicken tenders, they'll pay you to take them.
Right.
Yeah,
those chicken tenders look dry and dusty. Unedible.
Do you think the waiter or waitress, when she brings that receipt, is hoping that they just kind of sign it and push it to the side? Because if you're looking at that receipt, Seabass, in your restaurant, somebody's bitching. Somebody's bitching.
Look, if somebody handed me that, I'm just handing it right back to you. No, I need the real one. What is this?
This is crazy. $653 for a pizza and some chicken tenders that look awful. When did you really learn about the super chat?
I'd say a good 2 years ago.
Oh, so I'm 2 years behind?
Yeah.
Oh my God, AB! I thought we were on the cutting edge, and I'm 2 years behind on this stuff. Oh my God! Mr. Vince Russo made a request. So for the first time on Rant Wednesday, we are going to move AB back. And Vince, I have no idea what you're going to say, but remember we post these all over the place. Be kind. Rant Wednesday. What are you ranting on today? Vince Russo, go.
Here's what I'm going to say, because it's MLB Network and it's ESPN. Guys, I have a very busy schedule, as you guys do as well. Sometimes I am up at 2 a.m. That my day is over at 2 a.m. So what do I want to do sometimes? Sometimes I will put on ESPN and I will catch the replay of the NBA basketball game. And this happens with Major League Baseball and spring training as well. They'll play spring training games throughout the entire day on tape delay. What do these guys do, bro? You're sitting there, I'm sitting there ready to watch the NBA game, which is a replay. And what do they do 30 seconds in? On the crawl on the bottom, they're giving me the score of the game. What the frig is wrong with you, idiots? You are replaying a game. I'm sitting here ready to watch the game. We haven't even tipped off yet, and you're going to give me the final score of the game? Seriously? MLB does the same thing. I want to watch my beloved Giants. They're on tape delay. You're giving me the final score before the first freaking pitch? Now, Coach, you were at ESPN. Why didn't you bring this up and say, what are you guys doing? Eliminate the score of the game that's playing.
Oh, heel coach.
I did, because that's actually, I was just over here getting prepared. That's actually something I've bitched about so many times. We used to talk about, I did the 1 a.m. Sports Center. I'm like, why are we showing Coach, it doesn't matter. Nobody watches the replays. Then why are we watching it? Or why are we playing it? That's a great rant. That is a great rant. It pisses me off. Now 2.5 hours of my life. I was going to give it to you.
That's
I
right.
love that rant.
That's
well
right.
done. Good start. I felt like it wasn't directly at me. No, it wasn't. I got the best ranters in the business. I don't want to hear another show coming at me going rant for rant. We'd crush you. What do you have today? What are you ranting on?
Panhandlers. All right. Yeah, yesterday, heading over to the Target, can't hide money. All right, over there off White Bridge Road in Nashville. I get stuck in the one position. All right, right there at the light. He's coming up to me. He's got the board. I said, look, he had a board. It was just, flooded with writings, right? I looked at him. I was like, and I see him all the time. I said, do you have a phone? Yeah. Do you have Venmo on your phone? Yeah. I said, hang tight 1 second. Went to Target, got, a new cardboard board, black marker, came back, pulled over, and I said, look, man, I was like, this is a contact sport, turn and burn, smile and dial. It's like being, in a phone bank, right? So I said, look, man, write your Venmo at the top. I said, help a vet and $1 for good luck today. That's all you have to do. All right. I'm going to go back there today, and I bet that his money has tripled. So I'm not saying to support panhandling. What I'm saying is that less is more. Okay. All right. I can't read everything that's going on the board. And this is not only for them, it's for anybody that has any kind of a business, a commercial where you've got a whole big screen of words that nobody can read in 5 seconds. I was like, look, man, you need to dial this down. All right. Give people something for what they can give $1 for. Nobody has cash. You're not putting money into a bucket. Nobody wants to do that. Now you don't even have to go to people's cars. All right. It's safer. That's how you handle not only marketing, but panhandling as well. You're welcome, Nashville.
Very nice.
Oh my God. AB giving free life lessons, says Omar. AB with the business plan, Christian. AB is an undercover comedian, Justin. I think you guys like that one. By the way, Jason agrees with Vince. He goes on a lesser rant. He hates it when he's watching a game and then you have your notifications turned on and they'll somebody will score a touchdown and you'll get that before you see it on the actual game.
Yeah.
Right? That pisses you off too. Let me enjoy the touchdown. Damn it.
I know.
And
real quick, Aaron, he says, does this guy even have a bank account? With Venmo, you don't need it. You can pay with your phone right there. No, That's the beauty of it.
Exactly right.
Sad thing is his bank account is probably stacked.
Yeah, probably stacked. I'm
Panhandlers,
gonna
they
die
make
the
that
next
money.
time I see
And they're over
somebody.
at the bar drinking that Louis the 13th.
If I see next week somebody holding their phone out the window at the corner, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna absolutely lose it.
Coach, today is, let me check my notes. Wednesday, December 4th. Thanksgiving was 7 days ago. Take the leftovers, put them into the trash can. The turkey is dry. The macaroni and cheese is a brick. The green bean casserole, the cream of mushroom is starting to separate. You got the liquid in the bottom of the pan there. Throw the food out. It's no good anymore. You're going to get somebody sick. We're not trying to give people foodborne illnesses here. Thanksgiving is over. It was last week. It's time to start the preparations for Christmas dinner. So please take the leftovers, get rid of them. It's going to be okay.
Can we bring the leftovers to the panhandler?
No.
No.
Now we're talking.
He's sick, then he's not going to be able to hold up his sign. Hey, dude, you've done was got his QR code for his Venmo and plastered that on the board. Then you just got to drive by with your phone and scan it.
I'm going to post this because I'm not kidding. I would never lie about this. I have my mac and cheese from Thanksgiving still in my refrigerator.
Yeah, it's a brick.
I kid you not. I kid you not. All right. 3 great ones so far. All right, Big Tommy, you got to follow that. What are you ranting on today?
Well, fellas, as you know, I did my rant last week about my lovely wife, and if producer man could put that picture up, this is where I've been for the last week. That is my shed, folks. I got to tell you, you don't see any heat in there. I've been in there for a week. Well, yesterday it all came to an end because my wife says to me, "Hey, honey," in a baby-faced way, Vince Russo, "would you like to go to Costco with me?" I've never been to Costco, folks. Well, what a deal going to this friggin' place. We pull up. There's a line a mile long. Looks like you're trying to get into Yankee Stadium. We get in, and then when I'm walking in, she has the carriage. I'm walking in. This guy goes, "You got your membership?" Membership? What the hell are you? It's a store. What are you talking about, a membership? My wife hasn't been going. And what do I see? Who the hell buys 36 rolls of toilet paper? Can somebody, what the hell are you wiping with? You need 36 rolls of toilet paper. I saw another aisle where people were buying 12 jars of peanut butter. 12 jars of peanut butter? Really? You need that much friggin' peanut butter in your house? And to boot, the biggest one of all was water. My wife said, "Get the water." 40 bottles of water, put it on, get another one. That's 80 bottles of water. And I said, "Why are we getting 80 bottles of water?" "Oh, in case there's a storm." Honey, do you know we have a faucet in the house? There's water there. And the biggest one of all, Coach, is the snack bar. I saw the chicken bake, and it made me think of those 2 jabronis who made money on the AEW show. And another one was the hot dog, a 1.5 pound hot dog. Who the hell's eating a 1.5 pound hot dog? You can take that home and make it as a sex toy for your wife. Unbelievable. I am never, ever going to Costco again. It's bananas there.
Wow. Wow. Very nice.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah,
All
good
right.
luck. Good luck
You got,
following that.
Yeah, I don't want to follow that.
Rolls,
Oh my! I didn't
36
think
rolls of
they just
toilet
keep-
paper. Who the hell's
36
wiping?
rolls. Oh my God!
Thank God. Hey, Tommy,
All right.
thank God you didn't attempt to get gas. Thank God, Tommy.
Normally I would do it as heel coach, but today it involves my beautiful 16-year-old daughter, Kayana. My entire life, everybody says, "Coach, you got to have your Christmas tree set up on Thanksgiving and at the latest, maybe the day after." Never done it. Not in all of my years. But this time, my daughter's sitting there going, "Hey, Dad, you want to have a little one-on-one time?" I said, "I would love it. Where are we going?" "Oh, no, Dad. We're staying right here, setting up the damn Christmas tree on Thanksgiving." So now I'm like, man, this is going to be great. And out here in California, they send you your energy bills early. So I do, for the first time in my glorious life, set up the Christmas tree. And my daughter says, "Dad, for good karma, you got to have the lights on all of the time." I said, "Why at 9 a.m. when the sun's out?" She goes, "Karma, Dad, all the time." So she has twice over the weekend asked for a picture to make sure I had the lights on when she was at school or she was with her friends. And then I get the energy bill for December yesterday. You know the estimate? the lights will not be on for the rest of this month. And my glorious daughter, who does not watch the show because she's at school, I still love you with all my heart. With all my heart. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Where do I go? Where do I go? All right, we're gonna go to the Northeast. Big Tommy C, who you ranting on today?
All right, coach and fellows. I don't know if I should go there, but I'm going to go there today. My rant is on my lovely wife, Michelle. And let me tell you why. You know, when you're just sitting in your back room and you're watching ESPN and she comes in and it's like a little baby face there, you know, in wrestling terms. She goes, "Hey, honey, what do you want for dinner tonight?" And I said, "I don't care. I'll have some pizza." And then she'll say, "You really want pizza? Well, I feel like having Chinese." Well, why the hell did you even ask me that question if you know the answer already? That's one scenario, right? Second scenario, we're in the car driving, right? Going along. All of a sudden, I step on the gas. She goes, "Oh, slow down. What's going on here?" And then she'll take her hand, fellas, and put it on the dashboard like there's a brake there. I didn't know there was a brake on the right-hand side of my car. And now she becomes a Nissan mechanic and saying, "Look at the way you step on the brakes, you idiot." It is just amazing. Look at the way you step on the brakes. You're going to wear out the brakes. Now she's a Nissan mechanic. Here's the last one, fellas. We're getting ready to go in a restaurant, right? I had something on my face, and she said, "You need to clean that up." I said, "I'll go in the restaurant." You know what she does? She takes a tissue, licks her tongue with it, and puts her spit on me to wipe it off. You just put your friggin' spit on my friggin' face. Are you kidding me? You couldn't wait for I to get into a restaurant, go to the bathroom, and wipe it off? And that is my rant, coach. Just one of a kind, dude. Just one of a kind.
I've known your wife for 25 years. I actually just got a text from her. It says, "Take him off the screen now." Oh, Tommy dog, you're having issues in the other room right now. Okay.
Hey, you got to hit her with that break.
Yeah, the break. I love that move.
Oh, my God. All right, so far, 3 for 3.
Uber Eats drivers. Yeah, I caught on your little scam here. I figured out what you're doing. Every time that I order something, all right, I get a value meal or whatever, all right? And every time that I get a drink, you always forget the drink, okay? It's always gone. I never picked it up, okay? Well, I'll tell you what. I figured out what you guys do, and I capitalized on your laziness because when you get out of the car, you leave your door open. So when you were walking to my front door, I went around the side, all right? And you left your door open, and I walked over there and saw a Mountain Dew cup right there that you were drinking out of. I know you got it. I ain't buying you any more drinks. I walked right over and picked it up and threw it on the ground, and he just looked at me not knowing what the hell to do. I caught on to your little plan. So anybody, if you ever don't get your drinks from Uber Eats or any of the other companies out there, yeah, that dude's sipping on it right there inside the car. I knew it from day one. On you, boy.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
I want that Mountain Dew.
Oh, I am so sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. Oh, my God. I was dying. Absolutely dying. Holy criminy. All right. Who wants to follow that one? All right. No volunteers? All right. CPAS, I'll come over to you. Who are you ranting on today?
Coach, I'm going to keep it with the food theme. Listen, I'm ranting on all of the Thanksgiving guests who either come to your house or you go somewhere and you don't ask whoever cooks the turkey what kind of meat that they want. If I spend all day cooking that turkey or a few hours frying it, however you like your turkey, I spent 2 days before brining it, and then I go, we serve up the turkey, carve it all up, and everybody goes in. There's not a leg or some nice juicy dark meat. I'm going to be really, really angry. Find out what the cook wants to eat. He just made this nice, beautiful bird for you, and you all went and ate up all the skin, all the dark meat, and I'm left with this terrible dry breast meat that I just don't like. Find out what the cook wants to eat and save him a little piece to the side, please.
Wow, a very selfish rant today. All about you.
Selfish? Coach, I just cooked for everybody. Save me something.
That's very true. That's very true. My bad. My bad. Thank you. I need that one, Chef. My rant today is I am reaching out to the President of the United States of America, because there is not a country, no, world that I want to live in that it is dark at 4:47 in the afternoon. Yesterday, I needed this. It's an iPhone. In order to complete my round at my club, we had to turn on the little, you know what I'm talking about, this, just to see the ball, to hit it at 4:47 in the afternoon. At some point, if we do not stop daylight savings time, I am going to lose my mind at 4:47 in the afternoon. Let's stop the nonsense. Does anybody else have an issue with the fact that it's light at 5:45 a.m. when we don't need it, but not at 4:47 in the afternoon? Thank you, Seabass. Thank you.
Terrible. Worst idea ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
What daylight are you saving?
Thank you, Tommy. A truer question has never been asked. What
Right.
daylight are you saving?
Right.
When people aren't up, except for
Yeah.
us doing GTL?
Yep.
By the way, Tommy, all kidding aside, how long do you want this show to go today? Because the longer it goes, the longer you stay alive. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
All right. That was perfect, AB. All right. I'm going to keep going around as we would the clock here. So I'm going to go to the top right here with Tommy. What's your rant today?
My rant is going out to the owner of the New York Giants, John Mara. When you have a game last Sunday and somebody rents a plane and says, Mr. Mara, fix this dumpster fire, they need to fix that dumpster fire. Do you know what the spread is on the game this week? 14.5 points against the Ravens. And you know what? That will be covered. The Ravens are going to bury the Giants. Mr. Mara, this team is a train wreck. We need to blow everything up and start all over again. Get rid of Dable. Get rid of Shane. You bring in your assistant GM, Brown. Let him be the new GM. Bring in a coach like Vrabel, Flores, somebody. You get rid of Malik Neighbors, and you get a bunch of draft picks, and you build that offensive line finally. Go after Justin Fields or Winston for a year and wait for Arch Manning to come out in Texas, and that's going to solve all your problems, because we all know they want Arch Manning in the end. But this team is a friggin' disaster. I don't even wear my Giant paraphernalia anymore. I don't wear the hat. I don't wear the sweatshirt. I'm done.
The Giants, just New York, it's been an issue as of lately. Maybe not Mets fans now, but the Giants fans, my God, it's been bad. AB.
I just want to say, if you guys go after Mike Vrabel, I'm telling you, you will absolutely love everything about him. You're going to have to give him a little bit of power in the GM position. All right? He doesn't want to be the general manager, but
I would love it.
yeah,
I would love it,
GM,
BB.
yeah, exactly. The GM that he had here in Nashville traded A.J. Brown for Treylon Burks and Malik Willis. All right, that's why he was like, can I make some decisions around here? But you will love Mike Vrabel. The dude is awesome, man. It's awesome.
Disaster. It is a disaster.
It is a disaster there in New York with the Giants. As Japan says, long story short, the Giants suck. That's pretty much as it sums it up. All right. That's pretty good. 2 for 2. I like it so far. All right, we're gonna go down to Seabass. What you got to rant about today?
Well, I'm hoping that I don't find myself out in the backyard like Tommy did a few weeks ago, but I'm going down that same dangerous path.
No.
Started breaking out the Christmas decorations. Look, my wife and I, we actually spend more time. We actually sleep on our couch more than we sleep in the bed. But now we've got these pillows on the couch. All of my regular pillows are gone, and I've got these other pillows. Well, I can't sleep without a pillow, and she's telling me it's a decorative pillow. I can't sleep on it. How am I supposed to sleep if I can't sleep on the couch and I can't touch the decorative pillow? What is it there for? I don't need something to just be I don't live in a museum. This is a usable, working, well-rounded, comfortable couch that I sleep on 5 nights out of the week, not because I'm in trouble, but because we like it. So can I please get my sleeping pillows back on the couch?
All right, I have a lot of questions at this point, and I know everybody else does. All right, so what is wrong with the bed? Is that not an option?
The bed is an option, but like she stays up late and is watching TV, and I get home from work. She doesn't like if I go upstairs without her, so I end up falling asleep on the couch. And then by 4 o'clock in the morning, I don't want to move. I'm still asleep, so pull up a blanket and you're sleeping next to me on the couch.
Wow.
But the other side, so the house has just been a disaster with Christmas and everything, and the house cleaner came and cleaned and made the bed. She's like, I haven't seen my bed made in 2 months. I don't want to mess it up. So that's why the last 2 nights we slept on the couch. She doesn't want to mess up the bed. Swear to God, shouldn't want to mess up the bed. But I can't mess up the decorative Christmas pillow.
You're treading water there, buddy. You're treading water there.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll make her dinner. She'll be fine.
As Joe Neuenfeld is asking me, am I a shrink? Yes. Right now, we're working through some things right now with Seabass. But all right, let's get to our last one. I'm not going to have one today because one, last second, I didn't plan for it. But two, I'm not as good as these four for sure. So Russo, I held you for last on purpose. You're always one of the best, if not the best. So what you got to rant today?
Yeah, listen, DG, there are two things about me. I am old school and I am frugal. I am those two things. So being old school and frugal, I used to love the old coupon. Remember the old coupon? Remember you used to get the flyers in the mail and you would clip the coupons before you went food shopping. Do we all remember that?
Yes.
Well, now you go food shopping, there's digital coupons. So I got to take my phone. I got to go up to this thing. I don't know if it's a checkerboard. I don't know if it's a chessboard. I don't know what this thing is. I got to take a picture of this thing. So I take a picture of this thing, and then the picture goes into my photos. Where's the coupon? Well, how do I get my 15 cents off my peanut butter? I take the picture of this gimmick, and then I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this digital coupon thing. And then when you go up there and say, hey, listen, I don't know how this works. Can I get the money off anyway? They don't give you the money off. They need the digital coupon. I have not been able to figure out the digital coupon for the last 2 years. Can somebody please tell me what I'm doing wrong?
Don't look at me. I have no idea.
I'll tell you, I'm the problem for this. You remember when they had those little red things where the coupon would come out right in the aisle?
Yes.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I would just stand there and just pull them. Yeah. And then my dad would come over and see what I did, and then it would be Belt City. But yeah.
Wow. That is incredible. That's all of us, Russo, because we have no idea. Where do the coupons go? Where do you store these things?
Brutal.
How do you know if you're actually getting anything off? There's a lot that has to be there, but it's crazy. So we need these young people to come in and help us and hold our hands as we're going to the grocery store.
Where's
now.
Peyton?
Yeah, where's Peyton?
Okay, now you guys know that here on Wednesday, we just unleash. It could be any topic. It could be anything. It could go anywhere. AB, you are our resident OG. You get to go first. Who are you ranting on today?
Uber Eats drivers. Yeah, I caught on your little scam here. I figured out what you're doing. Every time that I order something, all right, I get a value meal or whatever, all right? And every time that I get a drink, you always forget the drink, okay? It's always gone. I never picked it up, okay? Well, I'll tell you what. I figured out what you guys do, and I capitalized on your laziness because when you get out of the car, you leave your door open. So when you were walking to my front door, I went around the side, all right? And you left your door open, and I walked over there and saw a Mountain Dew cup right there that you were drinking out of. I know you got it. I ain't buying you any more drinks. I walked right over and picked it up and threw it on the ground, and he just looked at me not knowing what the hell to do. I caught on to your little plan. So anybody, if you ever don't get your drinks from Uber Eats or any of the other companies out there, yeah, that dude's sipping on it right there inside the car. I knew it from day one. On you, boy.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I want that Mountain Dew.
Oh, I am so sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. Oh my God, I was dying, absolutely dying. Holy criminy! I have a feeling, Seabass, today you're not going with food. Am I right?
Yeah, no food today because the NBA is back in action. We couldn't even get one night before Joel Embiid is talking about, I'm going to sit out some games.
Oh.
Load management is the worst thing to happen to the NBA. This is why I will never consider any of these guys today to be the greatest of all time. They take more games off than they play. And you look at it from the fan perspective, a lot of these people, they don't get the chance to go to the game all the time. They're waiting for their favorite player to come. I'm not going to play tonight. I'm a little tired. Let me rest my knees. For what? To fail in the playoffs again? I'm over it. I don't want to hear about load management anymore.
Matty Ice said, I loved KG's response to Embiid sitting out. I love KG on his podcast because he keeps it real. He hates load management. I hate load management. Well done, Seabass.
I got a question for the fellows on the staff here today. Have we seen enough of the NFL refs with the flags? I can't take it anymore. They just throw a flag at every time. Oh, you didn't have your chin strap up. That's a flag. The helmet's over the line. That's a flag. Too many flags. I got a question. Are the refs getting paid by the flag that they throw? Because that's what it friggin' looks like to me, and I can't take it anymore. The refs, and they all got guns now, so they must want to be on camera. They're flexing their arm. They all got big arms. That's the reason why they throw the goddamn flags, and I'm tired of it.
Woo! Tommy's hot today. He's hot today. Woo!
Am I wrong? Am I
No,
wrong?
no, you're not. You're not wrong. Christmas, for those of you who celebrate it, 1 week from today. Holiday season always brings out a lot of different feels when it comes to whatever your family dynamic is. So today, we have a few on that. But AB, you're my OG. You're my partner. You always get to start. What are you ranting on today? I cannot wait.
The Atlanta Falcons, okay? You benched Kirk Cousins, and let me say, I'm not against it, but he followed the game plan that you laid out. You didn't want him to throw. You wanted them to run the football. Same thing that we laid out before the game in the no-fly zone. The Falcons followed it perfectly. Won the game. Wasn't pretty, but won the game. It wasn't Kirk Cousins' fault. Like, I get wanting to bench him, but you weren't pressing it on the offensive side anyway. Like, you weren't even trying. It was clear that you wanted to just move the ball and punt it, right? Like, I get benching him, but after he did what you told him to do, I don't get that, right? So I guess we're excited to see Penix. And also a bonus one. All right, sports books. No, you're always yapping. Now, don't be afraid now of putting up Tim Boyle versus Michael Penix of interception props. You haven't put it up yet. Don't be scared now. You're yapping all week, 8 TD bets and all this other stuff. No. Put it up because I'm hammering you on both of them.
Oh, my God. AB's coming for you. Vince Russo loves you to use the word kayfabe. In the wrestling world, that means hidden. Don't say anything. He never likes to let it out of the bag what he's ranting on today. So, Mr. Russo, what is your rant, sir?
Coach, I'm going to tell you, I've been married for 41 years. My wife has so much heat on herself right now over the holiday season. And I'm going to tell you 3 things real quick. 3, because I may be getting divorced after 41 years. First of all, Coach, she's spending my money over the Christmas season, like I'm growing trees in the back with $5 and $10 and $20 bills on. Coach, I make podcasting money. Okay, I am not a rich man. Second of all, once a year we have a family out for the holidays. So guess what? My wife cleans the house once a year, Coach. And during that one time, she's freaking driving me crazy because now I'm expected to clean my office and clean my room and this and that. And I'm like, what, bro, what is she, my mother now? I got to go clean my room. And then you want to talk about my mother? Let's talk about my mother. Do you guys remember when you were kids growing up and your mother would walk around in a house coat? Remember, bro, my wife goes to bed every night now wearing a freaking house coat. I get the message. There's going to be no nanny. I understand. You don't need to put on the mother house coat. I understand. She is in so much hot water with me now, Coach. Ah, humbug.
Couple of reactions. Barzon said 41 years of Vince means it ain't your money at all. True.
That's true. That is true.
Joe says Vince liking those retirement ladies, whether it's your mother or not. Wow. That was when you get AB laughing like that, you know it was a good one.
No, wow. Nanny.
I got to put myself on mute. I'm laughing so damn hard. Seabass, my resident curmudgeon. I can only imagine at the holiday season with everything you're balancing, the restaurant, the new baby, the wife. What are you ranting on today?
If you are invited to a holiday party, to someone's house, and you bring a food dish, if you bring wine, beer, whatever, when the party is over and it's time to go, leave it at the house of the person you went to. It is no longer yours. You don't get to take it home. Bro, I got my 3 beers. I'm going to head on. No, you're going to leave those here so I can drink them while I clean this crap up tonight. Leave it there. And if they're asking you to take the food with you, that means it was terrible. Don't bring it again. You've been removed from cooking duties for all further engagements. But again, leave the stuff there. That is your price of admission to get into the party. It is no longer yours to take home with you. Please leave it at the house.
I can only imagine as a 5-star chef, they've never sent food home with you. That's never happened to you. Because
the funny thing, Coach, I get a lot of people, like, if I'm going to parties, like, oh, I made this, but, it's really not as good as you. Listen, I'm happy I didn't have to cook. I'm going to eat anything, right? I'm not here to judge your food. I'm here to eat your food.
AB, go.
I was just about to say, like, that is perfectly and look, I'm not a chef, never been a chef, but I was thinking the exact same thing. The last thing you want to do on your off time is be cooking more. You know what I mean? Like, so everybody would think like, oh, it's probably not as good as yours. You're like, dude, I hope all of you cook. Like, I don't want to be cooking right now. Like,
right,
please.
Where's the sour cream and onion chips with the French onion 100%. Dip? That's all I need.
Oh, you guys are amazing. Matt says, epic. Vince, epic. Kaden says, oh, Seabass, that was phenomenal. You guys are amazing, all 3 of you so far. Tommy, I would not want to follow. Oh, I guess you and I are following that. All right, big boy, where are you headed today? What are you ranting on?
Coach, it's the holiday season, and the holiday season's a little different for everybody, right? People talk to you, you walk in stores, you see people, hey, how you doing? It's not like it's just a regular day, but the holiday season's a little crazy for me. It was in Home Depot on Saturday, right? Looking for blinds, and that's an adventure in itself. And I'm seeing all these people walking around, and all of a sudden I see 2 guys, construction workers, carpenters, whatever they are. One's got a sleeveless shirt with a picture, with a tattoo of his mom and everything. And I'm like, wow, look at this guy. And he has a Santa hat on, a Santa cap. Why is this guy wearing a Santa cap? Unless you're Santa Claus in a department store, you shouldn't be wearing a Santa cap, especially if you're a blue-collar worker. And if you're over 40 years old, you shouldn't be wearing a Santa hat. Move to Foxwoods. I'm on the roulette table. 2 young kids come up. They have Santa hats on. I'm like, dude, are you think you're going to get a woman wearing that Santa hat? Are you kidding me? What are we doing in this world wearing Santa hats? I get the holiday season. Unless you're Santa Claus and you're over 40, you shouldn't be wearing a Santa hat.
DG says Tommy is an angry elf. You are an angry elf. It's time for all of you to go out into the world, for you to pay it forward. Be kind to one another. Be honest with each other. It's the only way that this show can work. And understand this, there's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. My entire crew, damn it, do I love them all. My man, Vince Russo from russosbrand.com. Big Tommy C, only 5-star chef in the game, Seabass. My numbers guy, Raphael. Producer man, always behind the scenes, and my partner, AB. always doing the work. I am simply the coach trying to keep this train on said track. We grind for you so we can win with you. Is truly what we're all about every single day right here at DTL. Good.